High in the Tibetan plateau, where the sky seems to touch the earth, stands Mount Kailash. This majestic peak, perpetually capped with snow, is more than just a geographical wonder. It is a beacon of faith, a pilgrimage destination for millions, and the heart of numerous myths and legends. Its towering presence has captivated the human imagination for millennia. The name Kailash is believed to originate from the Sanskrit word Kailasha, meaning crystal. Indeed, the mountain resembles a giant crystal, its slopes shimmering under the clear Himalayan sky. The awe-inspiring beauty of Kailash is amplified by its remote location and the challenging journey required to reach it. For centuries, pilgrims have braved treacherous paths and harsh weather conditions to circumambulate the sacred mountain. Their unwavering devotion is a testament to the powerful spiritual aura that surrounds Kailash. The mountain is not just a place, it is an experience, a journey of faith and self-discovery. Mount Kailash is steeped in ancient lore, its history interwoven with myths and legends that have been passed down through generations. These tales, often featuring gods and mythical beings, reflect the deep reverence that the mountain inspires. One of the most enduring beliefs is that Kailash is the abode of Lord Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction and creation. According to Hindu mythology, Shiva resides on the summit deep in meditation with his consort Parvati. This belief makes Kailash a sacred site for Hindus who undertake arduous pilgrimages to circumambulate the mountain, seeking Shiva's blessings. Buddhists revere Kailash as the mythical Mount Meru, the center of the universe and the abode of Demchog, the wrathful deity of Tantric Buddhism. For Tibetan Buddhists, a pilgrimage to Kailash and Akora, or circumambulation, is a highly meritorious act that brings them closer to enlightenment. What makes Mount Kailash truly unique is its significance across multiple religions. Apart from Hinduism and Buddhism, the mountain holds a sacred place in the hearts of followers of Jainism and Bon, an ancient Tibetan religion. Jains believe that Rishabhadeva, the first Tirthankara, attained liberation on Mount Kailash. For them, the mountain represents the path to spiritual liberation and the shedding of karma. Followers of Bon, the indigenous religion of Tibet, consider Kailash to be the abode of the sky goddess Sipaiman. Their ancient practices and rituals often involve circumambulating the mountain in a clockwise direction, unlike Buddhists and Hindus who typically walk counterclockwise. This confluence of faiths makes Mount Kailash a powerful symbol of religious tolerance and understanding. It serves as a reminder that despite our differences, we are united by our shared humanity and our search for the divine. The foothills of Mount Kailash have witnessed the ebb and flow of civilizations for centuries. Despite the harsh conditions and remote location, people have lived in the shadow of the holy mountain for generations, their lives deeply intertwined with its rhythms. Nomadic tribes, such as the Drokpa, have herded their yaks and sheep across these plateaus for centuries, their lives dictated by the seasons and the availability of grazing pastures. These communities have developed a deep respect for the environment, living in harmony with nature and the sacred mountain they revere. The villages surrounding Kailash, such as Darchen and Tarbosh, serve as important centers for pilgrims. Here, one can witness the vibrant culture and traditions of the Tibetan people, from their colorful prayer flags to their ancient rituals and ceremonies. Section 5. Majestic landscapes. A geographical wonder. Mount Kailash is not just a spiritual beacon, it is a geographical wonder. Towering at an elevation of 6,638 meters, or 21,778 feet, the mountain dominates the surrounding landscape, its pyramid-shaped peak visible for miles. The mountain is the source of four major rivers: the Indus, the Sutlej, the Brahmaputra, and the Karnali, a tributary of the Ganges. These rivers flow in four different directions, nourishing the land and sustaining life for millions of people across the Indian subcontinent. Surrounding Kailash are numerous high-altitude lakes, including the sacred Mansuravar Lake and Rakshastar Lake. These lakes, revered by both Hindus and Buddhists, add to the spiritual aura of the region. and offer breathtaking views of the majestic mountain. Section 6. Fragile ecosystem, environmental impact of Kailash. The Kailash region is home to a unique and fragile ecosystem. The high-altitude environment, with its thin air and extreme temperatures, supports a delicate balance of flora and fauna that has adapted to these challenging conditions. However, this delicate balance is under threat. Climate change is causing glaciers to melt at an alarming rate, impacting water resources and threatening the livelihoods of local communities. Overgrazing, deforestation, and the increasing pressure of tourism are also taking their toll on the environment. The influx of pilgrims, while contributing to the local economy, also generates a significant amount of waste. Plastic pollution in particular is a growing concern, as is the improper disposal of human waste. Section 7. Modern footprint tourism and its implications. In recent decades, Mount Kailash has witnessed a surge in tourism. Pilgrims and adventurers from around the world are drawn to its spiritual significance and breathtaking beauty. While tourism brings economic benefits to the region, it also presents significant challenges. The influx of visitors puts a strain on local resources, such as water, food, and accommodation. The increased traffic also contributes to air and noise pollution, disrupting the tranquility of the sacred mountain. There are concerns that the growing commercialization of the pilgrimage route is eroding the spiritual sanctity of the journey. The presence of shops, restaurants, and other tourist amenities along the route detracts from the traditional pilgrimage experience. Section 8. Conservation efforts protecting the sacred mountain. Recognizing the threats facing Mount Kailash and its surrounding environment, various organizations and individuals are working to protect this sacred landscape. Conservation efforts focus on promoting sustainable tourism, preserving cultural heritage, and addressing environmental concerns. Local communities are actively involved in these initiatives, recognizing that their livelihoods and cultural identity are intertwined with the well-being of the mountain. They are implementing sustainable practices such as waste management systems and responsible grazing methods. Government agencies and NGOs are working to raise awareness about the importance of environmental conservation and promoting eco-friendly tourism practices. Efforts are also underway to monitor the impact of climate change and develop adaptation strategies. Section 9. Conclusion. Finding harmony between man and nature. Mount Kailash stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith and the profound connection between humans and nature. This sacred mountain, revered by millions, faces a precarious future as the forces of modernization and environmental degradation threaten its delicate balance. Finding a harmonious balance between preserving the sanctity of Kailash and accommodating the needs of a growing world is a complex challenge. It requires a concerted effort from all stakeholders, including local communities, pilgrims, tourists, governments, and conservation organizations. As we move forward, we must remember that Mount Kailash is more than just a tourist destination or a source of income. It is a sacred site, a global treasure, and a symbol of our interconnectedness with the natural world. Protecting its sanctity is not just a responsibility, it is a privilege.